Hey guys, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, and we're back with another live. All right, guys, I'm Enchanted on the channel. We go live every single day. On Sundays, it's Angel Messages. Mondays, Mystery Monday, and Tuesday is open mic for yes or no questions. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives to get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here. To help us grow, we ask that you like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls are welcome here, guys, and what we try to do is make a difference in someone's life each and every single day. And we are doing live yes or no questions, guys. I'll give it a wait, and then I'm going to tell you about these downloads that I got. There was actually two. It was crazy. The second one was crazy. I wouldn't call it a download. I don't know what this was, but I have to tell you about these downloads, but I'm going to go get some water, and then I'll be right back, guys. By that time, maybe you guys will be circulating in. All right, guys. So first of all, here's the first download. So it was a dream, and I'm trying to pay very close attention to my dreams because, okay, so the dream was about a home. So if you have a home or a piece of property or something like that that you're not living in, or someone else, someone else wind up going inside the home and living there. And when that happens, sometimes it takes a long time to get the person out. Now, I was reading something about this as well, or seeing something somewhere else about it. But they were living there, and it took a long time to get the people who were living there out. So be cautious of something like that happening. I know in Florida, a property that has been abandoned, and you go and you fix it up, even if it has a pool, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if a property in Florida, and there's other states who abide by this too, the squatters law. If you go in there and you fix it up and you fix out the perimeters and everything like that, I believe it takes a certain amount of years and then it's yours. You have to start paying the taxes on the home though. So just so people know stuff like that, you should check your state to see, because there's a lot of abandoned properties sometimes that go abandoned for years, and when they're in that long, nothing, where they're not even livable anymore. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but in the dream, if you have a property, make sure you're watching it and observing your property on a daily basis, because they can get you on abandonment just like somebody can for a child. It's the same scenario for a child. So like if you tell me to watch your child and weeks and weeks and months go by and I don't hear anything from you, or even months, a month can go by, just a month or two, I can get you on abandonment, and then I could take custody of your child. It's the same thing with a home. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but it was a dream about a property. Went there and somebody else was actually living there. And then get this, it was that, but it's also something else. Now I just remembered. So be careful of like when you're renting a home or something like that, or an apartment, anything. Because in the dream, there were two sets of families who had rented the same home, right? So somebody was renting the space, and come to find out, the person who rented the space to him wasn't even the owner of the home. They took over somebody's home and rented out a property that wasn't theirs. So be cautious of something like that if you're trying to move or rent something, because That's crazy, and it has happened. They took the original person's sign down and put theirs up. And then when the people they contacted them, got a deposit, got the money, and then they're living there, but you're not living there under the right people, the right management. That's a mess. And you didn't put up a deposit and everything and moved in. So do some research. You know, it's easy to look up if somebody is the owner of something of a home. So don't just rent something from somebody and come to find out they're not the owner of the property. And then when the real owner comes, you have to get out. So I don't know why that came out. Now, something got a little bit more gruesome. I was up around 2 o'clock in the morning. And, I was up just fiddling around after this. And then I wound up laying back down, and then I didn't get up. But anyways, so this other one was something was trying to get in. Now, this could be something or someone that's trying to get in. Now, I don't know why they're trying to get in, but this is something I feel I have to investigate, but it is live yes or no questions, guys. So, but let me see of this person, the person that was trying to get in or whatever it was. I mean, not trying to be funny, guys, but this could be like demonic, like energy. Something was trying to get in and it didn't sound good at all. Or this could just be a person, who is embodying a demonic energy. So somebody's trying to get in, like get in with you or get in or just to come into your energy. Somebody's trying to get into your energy. Okay? And I don't feel like it's, you know what? What did you say? Strong spiritualized? Okay, well, guess what? I think this was like a lizard-like. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even joking. I just didn't want to say that. But from the noises of it, we didn't lay eyes on it because it was behind a door. And it was trying to get in. And it was like just doing anything to get in. And I could hear like hissing, like, it was really, really weird, okay? It was a really, really weird dream. So there's an energy and they're trying to get in or come towards you, okay? Now, this could be in the form of a person, okay? Now, I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's in the form of a person. Tell me about this energy that wants to get in. Okay, so it's a non-committal energy that wants to come in towards somebody. But, something came to me a couple days. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention. Pay very close attention to your dreams. So last night, I took out the earpiece because I cannot dream with the earpiece in my ear. And for the past 2 nights, I had the earpiece in. I took it out at 2 o'clock this morning. I took it out. And when I took it out, right after that, bam, bam, here they come, the dreams. So I do not dream with the earpiece in my ear. It will not work. If I don't want to dream, I put the earpiece in. But anyways, this is somebody they're non-committal. They will never settle, whomever this is. There's a non-committal energy, and they're almost like an entity, whomever this is. But remember, I told you that people who can sleep around and who never commit, they are a demonic energy to me. Because who can do that? You sleep around with different people and you have no feelings whatsoever? Do you think that's normal? That's not normal for somebody. Somebody usually catches feelings or something. But when you have that type of energy on you, there's no way. Because you're at work for another purpose. A purpose higher than you. Tell me more about this energy. Whomever this person is, they have some issues, and the moon affects their behavior. So they definitely have issues. Who is this person? That's the key, though. This person does not want to settle down. They never settle, and they're non-committal, whomever this is. Did you already let this energy in? Did you already let this energy in? Have you already let this energy in? Some of you, yes. Some of you, yes. You've already let this energy in. Maybe somebody is making a change. There's an energy that's going to come back around. There's an energy that's going to come back around. Here's the Two of Cups. They want to balance something out. Here's the High Priestess. And then the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. But I don't think that's the energy. There's an energy that's coming, though. It's an Emperor. And they want the Two of Cups. The energy that means you no good. Have you already let this energy in? I'm going to say no. You haven't let this energy in. I don't know. Family may be fighting over property as well. Remember, guys, it is yes or no question. So if you want to put it up there, you can. I just said to get out those downloads. Tell me about this energy. The energy that wants to get in that's non-committal. Tell me about the non-committal energy. Yeah, they're going to make you feel like they're going to make you feel like you guys are just the dream team. They're going to make you feel like you're chosen, like it's you. I want to be with you. It's going to be a mismatch. It's not going to work. Your puzzle pieces are from two different boxes. No matter how hard you try, you just don't fit. So you don't fit with this person, whomever this is. But they're going to try to make it seem like you fit with them, but you do not. This is something or someone trying to get in. Now, it doesn't have to be a person. It doesn't have to be a person. This could be an entity trying to get into your home. An entity could come in through your children. They go around different people all the time with different energies on them. When you send them to school, you know, they're around teachers. They're around other children. So I did see children too. Why you? I'm going to have to say no to that. I'm going to say no to that. Light up the sage anyways, because, honey, light it up. Light it up anyways, because don't you got a cat, September? Don't you have a cat? The cat would know, so I wouldn't even worry about that. The cat would know. That cat would know. You see that cat staring at something straight out of the blue. You're like, what are you looking at? That cat will know. Cats get spooked quick. Yeah, they will know. But anyways, yep. Just still heighten up your protection anyways. All right, but anyways, guys, that was crazy. And I'm getting ready to get a few more clues to it while you guys figure out what questions you have. Let me see. So I did ask, what does that mean that somebody's trying to get in? For some of you, it is in the form of a person, and this person is, tempted, okay? Or this could be temptation for you, and you allow this energy in. So it's going to have something to do with fantasy, temptation, That's what I feel. So you could let this energy in by temptation. But I feel like this energy has a lot more options outside of you. You did something. This energy has a lot of temptation around them, or a lot of options. Who is this energy? Why did I see that? I saw the Hierophant want to peek out. I did. I saw it. This energy, whomever this is, they're ambitious, but they have a lot of choices. Yes. Or they just have a lot of options. And this person, the thing about it is the Seven of Cups came out, right? And the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands means exploring your options. So this person likes to explore their options, and they have a lot of them. So maybe you are a focal point for them. You're one of their options, and they want to explore it again. Tell me about this energy here. And somebody could be like kind of forced the situation, or will. They're gonna try to force the situation, whomever this is. And they could be playing like they're very passive. I'm going to say no, September 2, Marlon, but I do feel like this person wants to come back in, though. They want to come back towards you, I feel like. But I'm just getting they want to come back in out of the cold. They want to come back in some way, shape, or form. Or they could be just trying to recover finances at this time, and I just got to know. They're trying to improve something with their money right now. Marlon is. Or this could be somebody trying to come back now. Just, you could take it how you take it, September. Look, I got the Five of Pentacles reverse. That's somebody who could be improving their finances, or somebody that wants to come back in out of the cold. And then I got, look, the Eight of Cups. So they can come back in out of the cold, and then as soon as they do that, walk off. You can take it how you feel it should be. I'm going to say no for the second name. I just feel like this person is definitely in a stagnant, stressful situation. So I'm going to say no. It's not the second one. If it was to be any of them, it would be the first name, because I saw that energy of wanting to come back in, and then the Eight of Cups. So that's the only reason why I would say more so veering towards the first name, but the second one, the second one is in a stressful one, or roles could be reversed. It could be flipped. Now, anything can be twisted. It could be the other one versus the other one. Whichever one is stressed out, that's the one that's not, that has, that doesn't have those type of intentions. The one that's stressed out. I mean, that one is stressed out. Like, he's stressed out about something. He's in deep thought about something, like he's trying to contemplate something, like his next move or something. But it has put him in a place of like emotional, like, you know, he's very moody. Like, it's just, yeah. So whomever is the one that is stressed out is not the one that has those type of intentions. All right, Kershina, Grand Rising. Okay. Okay. So just listen, Kershina, because I'm not going to tell you that you're the problem in a relationship, but I'm going to say some characteristics. And if they belong to you, then it could be very well possible. Okay. Nobody has to know. You can just listen to the characteristics, and you determine whether it's you or not. Okay. So if you have some things inside of you that are deep seated, like fears or insecurities or secrets, or, you know, anything like that, then, and it could be something as far as like insecurities or anything like that, then it could be causing some issues. Or if something happened to you like long time ago, deep-seated fears, or something happened to you that you didn't express to other people, it could be leaking out within a relationship. But I mean, if you think it's you, if that's not the case, then it could be just because you're just driven and you're fast thinking and you defend your beliefs. Anybody that come your way, you about to chop them down. And that could be, you know, why things get stifled. You just gonna take them out. Like, look, I know you didn't just say that to me. You defend what you believe in. So, which could make you a bit argumentative, but I mean, who wouldn't want to defend what they believe in? And you're fast thinking. You think quicker than other people. So if you're, and you know, being a feminine energy, you're going to think quicker than a masculine. And if you always popping out something like, damn, she ain't even say, I just, ha. And you like, listen, if you coming in here or over here for some, you know, if you like, if you're like that, that could be a problem, but not saying it's a bad problem. I mean, you know, it's just that maybe you're not connecting with the right energies, but you're a fast thinker, and that's the problem. That could be the problem. And people, they just don't like it. It doesn't make you a problem. It's just you need to connect with the right people or the right person They're not as swift as you are. You got probably a swift tongue, okay? Yeah, so that's just, you just a fast thinker. However you deliver the message, you deliver it. And believe it or not, just walking away is delivering a message. Silence is worse than arguing. So you're just a fast thinker and you defend your beliefs. So like you said, if you see a red flag, you getting out of there. And that's what it's basically saying here. So I wouldn't say, unless you got some deep-seated issues or some insecurities, then I wouldn't say you're the problem. I just think you are the person who annihilates the problem. So a lot of people are going to be angry about that or mad or something. They want you to entertain their ailments, like mental ailments, they want, not physical, mental. They want you to entertain that, like, and you probably are like, listen, I don't have time for this, okay? You sound like something's not right, and I'm not going for it. So, when's your birthday, Krishina? Just the day. Look at Latin fire on here. Okay, yes, honey. Yes. Tea all day long. You got it, okay? You got it. So, 131, yeah. You're not playing no games. Yeah, okay. You have to find somebody in the same power that you're in because, yeah, you have a substantial power. And if you are not on the ambitious tip, then you will be. You will be. Vibe, you learned that from me. Get out of here. Nobody ever thinks of that stuff but me. Nobody thinks of that. I haven't seen anybody on any other channels or anything ever do that. I'm the only one who does that. And it's on point every time. That's the first thing I ask somebody, what's your birthday? And I don't ask just to know what sign you are, okay? I ask to know who you are. Go ahead, Vibe Wedge. You better go ahead with your best. Go ahead, Vibe Wedge. But anyways, I don't ask just for that. I ask to know who you are as a birth person. So, yeah, I'm the only one do that though. Vibe Wedge, I know you on other, channels and stuff. Have you ever seen anybody do that? I'm the only one does that. I have to say it. I'm the only one. They do, Krishina? Yeah, because you got a good energy with you. That's why. You got a powerful energy and people going to come and try to get it. They want the energy and then they take your energy and you're weaker and then they get it. That's how people take your energy. Did you know that? When somebody comes into your life for like a relationship and they fake you out, let's just hear me out. They fake you out and you wind up being intimate with this person and you are drawn in by their energy. Some people of intimacy, right? That's why I don't get drawn in by intimacy. You better be doing some other stuff, okay? See, thank you, Into. You better be doing some other stuff because if you get drawn in by intimacy and then this person is doing you wrong, your energy is spewed into them. So you're busy like, where were you at? What were you doing? Oh, I feel like you got somebody else. You got somebody else. You're giving them your complete power. And they could turn it around on you where you have nothing and they have something. You could turn it around where they have your power. They have taken everything from you. You end up with nothing. You end up where they supposed to be. It was on the board, 22. All right? You know what that is. You end up right where they are supposed to be. But you didn't swapped energy. They didn't took yours. That's why the tarot tells you never chase. Do not chase anyone, because once you start chasing them, they have your energy. And this is how they get you. Once you start arguing with them, they're pulling your energy. They're pulling it. Do not let sexual energy get the best of you. The best thing to do, I'm not going to tell nobody that. But anyways, get out of there. Get out of there. I feel like I'm going to say yes to that. Into. I feel like you guys would work well together if you guys are willing to put in the work, because work has to be put in. So if it doesn't go right, don't say, well, you said it would go right. You have to be willing to put the work in on both sides. You have to be able to build something together. All right. But I do see some good news coming in. But don't give people your energy, because that's what I'm talking about, is somebody trying to get in. They're trying to get in to take your good graces, to take your blessings. You sitting here getting blessings. You sitting here with a lot of strength. They watching you do things. You can, get up and work and then do something after work and then do something this way. Some people can't stomach that. They're like, oh, really? I'm tired. I'm burnt out. I can't do nothing else. They can't stomach that. So they want to pull on your energy. And some people do it by arguing with you. That pulls your energy. It's something as simple as this live takes my energy. Okay. Talking for an hour, and trying to think and troubleshoot things, it pulls on your energy. I only have enough energy for my lives and for my projects and work. That's it. Nope, you can't get my energy any other way anymore, because I have to stay dedicated to what I'm doing. If I have a purpose or I have a mission, I have to stay dedicated to it. We were just talking about that into. You got 3 knocks on the wall at 4 a.m. I was just talking about this. That something was at the door. Did I not, you guys? Did I not? Was I not just talking about this? No, you can't fall into that because that is an energy pool. So don't fall into it. You got to start singing or something. Don't pay that any mind. Don't get pulled into that. Don't get sucked in. Soon as he start go la 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 la, go get pulled into something else. I was talking about that. Yep. That's energy trying to get in. Now look, it could be in the form of a person, or it could be in the form of something else. Go into the person. See, and then that person starts pulling on you, pulling on your energy. 21 on the board. We know what that is. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. It was like, somebody is frustrated behind the door. Or, you know how people go, it could either be this noise. You know how some people get frustrated and tired? Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, into now, I seen something like this, and you said the mother is doing that. Well, that probably was supposed to fall on you. The way your husband, the condition your husband is in, that was supposed to fall on you, but it backfired. It went on him. That's the mother's fault. The mother did that by accident. That's what they told you? Yeah. It was supposed to go on you, but it went on him. It's nothing she could do now. That was supposed to happen to you. But because you know, and because of protection, it fell on the husband. That's what happened. Yeah, but anyways, we're not going to get into that. But anyways, I can't. I only have enough energy for a certain amount of things, guys. I have to move forward. Yeah, because you can't do that to separate people. Once you get involved and you trying to separate people, you are making a big mistake. I don't care who it is. You're making a big mistake. Don't try to separate a married couple or a connection. No, 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 no. I'm going to say yes to that, Dana. Go ahead, September. I'm not going to say anything, September, but I want to respond with my own journey, but I can't because I can't tell you. Because I want you to do the right thing, not the wrong thing. I know, but I want you to do the right thing. Because, honey, do the right thing. That's all I can tell you. I'm not going to tell you nothing else. And don't do the wrong thing, September. Don't do the wrong thing. All right, so stay away from couples and doing anything or wishing anything just to have somebody. Stay away from that type of energy. Yes, it is. It is powerful. It's the truth, into. You know what, September? That's the trash compact. They picking up the dumpster. They picking up the dumpster. No, it was a feminine energy, unless your brother is a feminine energy. And sometimes don't take this wrong, but sometimes masculines can have like more feminine energy to even do something like that. That is, if it was him, you know, that's still like kind of like feminine, but you know. It wasn't, I don't think it was him. I'm getting a feminine energy. I'm getting a feminine energy, but that's what I got. I don't think it was him. ASMR, the trash truck. Right, I don't know. It's been night to night there too. Yep, she's doing good. She's doing well. Because if you haven't seen anybody worth it at this point, you know what I mean, by now, you know, I don't know, because let me say something to you, Dana. Now, this is going to sound weird, because remember this morning we were talking about energies and people coming in and something wanting to get in. Now, just hear me out. They don't have to physically do that. It could be spiritually, because remember I said something wants to get in. But I do feel like it's somebody that's in competition. So this could be just their energy. I don't know. Yes. The energy is being cleaned out. Yes. I get it, September, and it's not your time if it hasn't happened yet. Then you don't feel that connection yet. So we're not going to force something to happen just because we feel a certain way. You have to feel the connection. Now, if, like, say if it was a powerful soulmate and they're pulling on you to come towards them, you will go. You will go. Yep. All right. Let's get the card of the day. What's the card of the day for the collective here? Somebody is having sleepless nights or under some type of anxiety. And then the Lovers is here. So somebody has a choice to make and they could be under anxiety. So somebody may have a choice to make, okay? And this is causing them sleepless nights. What or who are they choosing? Okay, they're going to choose an Ace of Pentacles. So are they going to give an Ace of Pentacles? They're choosing contentment and abundance and security. So somebody is not going to choose love. They're going to choose money over love. Okay? They are trying to manifest money and they're not choosing love. Although this is crazy because I just saw the Two of Cups. So I feel like this is a soulmate energy. But somebody is not going to choose anybody. They're just going to, dang, I seen the Two of Cups. They're going to choose finances. Somebody may choose finances. It showed, there it is. I knew it was close. It showed me the Two of Cups. So this is definitely some type of soulmate energy. Somebody is trying to make a choice. It says they're going to choose the Ace of Pentacles now. Wow, your heart loves me. Who is this person? Who is this person? Yeah, they chose wherever the money is. So somebody chose wherever the money is. They went back to the money, or they went back to where they can get support financially. Somebody chose like the money, like the Nine of Pentacles is here. The Pentacles are heavy, or they could have chosen an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this is in this person's chart that they chose. Definitely could be a child's mother. The Empress is here. Or somebody that just knows how to get money. Yeah, because there's the Ace of Pentacles back out again. So they chose an Empress. Could be a child's mother. Could be a wife. Something like that. Wow. He's a Capricorn 4 times in his chart. Okay. Somebody has Taurus in their chart. Somebody, Libra and Taurus is here. Somebody could have Libra or Taurus in their chart, or be a Libra or Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy Taurus, Libra. Somebody has a choice to make, and they could have chose, somebody could have chose someone else. What's their outcome? The person that this person chose, what's the outcome? What's the outcome going to be for the person they chose? Okay, so the person that they chose, they have like some type of shared passions or common interests. It's like it's easy to bond with this person because their world overlaps one another. They have parallel curiosities, so it's the same thing. It's in harmony. Why did they not choose you? Why did they not choose you? Maybe your future vision looked different, or maybe it's because of fear. They didn't choose you because they saw a future, and maybe somebody doesn't have a future because somebody already has somebody. Somebody may have a wife. They got away from you because they could see something. And they know that you are the type of person that love just as much as they do. And it's like they got out of there because they saw a future vision, and you can't do that if you're already connected to somebody. I think that's what it is. Then this must be your energy. Your heart loves the same. And that's basically what it said. That your love, you are loved just as much as you love. So that's probably what happened here. They had to go back. They had somebody else. And it was just too deep for them. They saw a future vision. They like, I'm getting out of here. This was crazy. Somebody ran. Fear. Give me one more. Don't let somebody keep you in a toxic cycle, though, because they could be coming back. Don't let somebody pull you into a toxic cycle of ghosting, leaving, coming in, leaving, coming in, leaving. Remember, I talked about intimacy. Get rid of that intimacy and giving over to its power, because it is a very powerful transaction, okay? It's a very powerful, it's the richest transaction you could make is intimacy, the level of intimacy. So, you know, don't get sucked into that because it pulls on your energy, and that's the reason why you're still talking about it now. So don't give that power over. All right. Let's get a few more cards of the day, and then we're out of here. Give me one in love for the collective. Give me a card in love for the collective. What's coming today for the collective? Make sure you love yourself first. I have wedding on the board. Somebody could be going to a wedding. Somebody could be thinking about marriage. Stay optimistic about your love life. Give me one more advice for the collective in love. Playfulness is here. Yeah. So that's all I have, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls are always welcome here, guys. And what we try to do is make a difference. Soulmate energy on the board as well. Another thing, if somebody moves away from you, like after you say no, if they move away from you, their intentions were all wrong in the beginning, okay? So if you don't give in to somebody and you go, no, that's okay, I'm just not feeling like this, I don't feel like something's off, and they move on and move away from you, that's not somebody who really wanted your energy. That's all they wanted, okay? Yeah, so when you see that energy, and I don't care how old the person is, when you get an energy that you tell, hey, listen, I don't think it's the right time. I'm not really ready for this. You know, if you want something from me, you know, with me, then that's different. But just to be doing stuff and people don't want anything, no. No, you have to make sure somebody wants something from you, especially if you want a relationship. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. That's all I have, guys. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on. Mm-hmm. See, when somebody try to put it off on you, that's what they're thinking about. That's what he wasn't sure about. He wasn't sure whether he was going to go back to somebody. That's why. It has nothing to do with you. All right, guys, I'm letting you guys catch up a bit, and then after that, we're going to close it out. So go ahead and catch up a little bit. Chit-chat a bit. What do you need to be aware of today? What do you need to be aware of? The new skills that you're getting. New skills activated. Pay attention to your creativity. You're learning fast. Your talents are expanding. This growth is going to change everything. Yep. Mm. Into so I'm gonna get my sticks. So crazy. Mm-mm. Mm. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up now. You got your conversations in, guys. I figure I'd leave it open for a while so you guys can chit chat and catch up. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on, guys. I'm gonna close it out here. I love you guys. Until next time, okay? You can meet me here this evening or this afternoon for all Zodiac signs, okay? All Zodiac signs this afternoon. I got a little bit more energy because it's spring break, okay? But I got to go to work, guys. Mm. Janai, they don't want to tell me that. I'm just going to say it's uncertain at this point. It's uncertain. Because it's saying like yes, and then it's saying no. It's uncertain. They're not certain yet. So we have to come back and ask that question again. It's not certain. But I do feel like this is the time for her to start releasing like any type of pain or guilt. She needs to be like very forgiving now. So she's probably at a point where she's supposed to repent. Repentance and prayer. Yeah, repentance and prayer is needed. She needs to repent for some of the things that she's done. Okay? And then she may recover, but that's only if she takes responsibility and accountability for everything. Repentance and prayer is needed. Coming from her, not anybody else. Coming from her. I'm going to leave it there, though. That's all I have. We can ask again another time. All right? I love each and every one of you. Until next time, guys. Bye for now, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot.